Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Vaporesso tank. Oh my gosh, it can go up to 200 watts. Do you think it can? Let's try it and see. Okay, so here we are with the Cascade tank by Vaporesso. It's a 7 mil capacity sub-ohm tank. And here it says 24 millimeters, but we're actually gonna measure it because I'm pretty sure it's like a 25 millimeter. This tank actually comes with 2 coils. One of the coils can go up to 200 watts, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that. To me, I think this is gonna be like very comparable to like the TFE8 and the TFE12. So we're gonna take a look at that and see how I like it. This has got, they call it a triangular adjustable airflow. That means that there's actually 3 airflow slots. So it's sort of like a triangle rather than just straight across. So we'll take a look at that. This is the packaging that it comes in. And then it has some specs here if you want to go ahead and pause it to look at it. It's just talking about the GT coils and the structural design and the product containment, like what's in the packaging. So there we go. And then we'll go ahead and open it up. I love it. I love that they sent it to me in rainbow. You know, rainbow's my favorite. So go ahead and take that off. It comes with, of course, your extra O-rings as well as the cap for the fill so that you have an extra one just in case yours gets dirty. It does come with an extra glass. This is another clear glass. I do know that Vaporesso actually has on their website where they're going to be having color glasses. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm not going to try to take that out right now. It does come with a coil already installed, which is the 0.15. It goes from 80 to 200 watts. We'll leave that installed. And then it also comes with another coil, which is a GTM2. It's a 0.40 coil, and that actually goes from 40 to 80 watts. Let's take this stuff out. So here's the coil. This is the 0.4 coil that it comes with. These are drop-in coils. So you literally just drop them in the tank. And this is actually really, really big. It's a really, really thick coil. So I do like the size of that. We'll take a look at the other one. This again is 40 to 80 watts. This is the GTM2. And it says it right there. So we'll leave that there. This here is actually an adapter. This is an adapter that you can use for both the Baby Beast coils as well as the the NRG GT coils. These are the NRG coils that I had in my Revenger kit with the NRG tank, and these coils can be used with this adapter. All you would do is just unscrew it, drop in your coil, and then screw that back on, and there you go. You can use it. Same thing with the Baby Beast coils. So I think that that's awesome. I'm actually going to leave that in there so that when I want to, I can just go ahead and use my NRG coil. So that's awesome that they came with that adapter. And then it's versatile so that you can actually use multiple types of coils. Here's the tank here. It does say Vaporesso here. It doesn't have anything else except for that wording right there. It does come with this really pretty. It's got like this nice design on the bottom where you can open and close your airflow. So if you want to close, and you can also open it. Again, it does have the 3 slits. So whatever you do to one side will happen for all 3. It does come with this nice resin drip tip. They are 510 drip tips, by the way. The thing is that in the middle, oops, let me put it upside down. In the middle, if you notice, like right around where it actually goes in, there's like a little lip to it. So that lip actually goes on the outside of this. You can use any of your 510 compatible drip tips in it though. It just might stick up a little bit because it doesn't have that lip on it unless you have one made, which I have a drip tip guy, so I'll probably reach out to him. And then on the top, there is no wording or anything, but it does have like this little arrow. That arrow is telling you that you can go ahead and push it back. That's where you would fill your e-liquid. And then you just close it up like that. And that's all. That's all you got to do. That's it. That's it. The bottom does have this heat insulation ring here. It's supposed to keep it from getting too hot. It does say Cascade tank on it, and it is designed and manufactured by Vaporesso. So that's nice. It does not have a really big protruding pin, so I would not really advise that on a hybrid mech mod. It does hold 7 mils of e-liquid, as I mentioned. Some of it I feel like is going to be going in the base and then some here because that is a smaller glass. But this is actually, Vaporesso has it on their website that it is a 24 millimeter RD, or Addy, but I really think that this is not 24 millimeters. It feels so much bigger. So let me just go ahead and measure this real quick. Just get this out. Zero this. Okay. Let's go ahead and measure that, because I really think that it's going to be bigger than 24 millimeter. And this is a 25 millimeter. So yeah, it is 25 millimeters, not 24 as advised. And then the glass, with the glass, it does come out to about almost 28 millimeters. So that's a really good size. I think that's a really substantial size. And me personally, I like that you can do a lot of e-liquid because I vape a lot. So 2 milliliters or 4 milliliters is just not enough for me. I'm constantly filling. So I do like that. And then to take it apart to put your coils, you just unscrew the base like this. This is how the base is. Those 2 little grooves there, those are actually what leans on the bottom of here. It doesn't have anything to do with the coil itself. These are drop-in coils, so basically you just drop your coil right in and that's it. So this is the coil that it comes in. This is actually the 0.15, and this is the one that goes from 80 to 200 watts. And it does have the cotton in the coils right there. So you can see it's a really big one. And then say, for instance, you did have your Baby Beast or your NRG coil and you want to use the adapter. This one will now fit in here. So all you do is just drop it in, use it, and that's it. So I think that that's really all. I love having options, and to have that option I think is fantastic. And you don't have to worry about, is this screwed in or is it not? You just drop it in, push it in, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and prime my coils while we are going through this. And to prime your coils, you're just going to wet the cotton that is here. Put some e-liquid on the cotton because we're just going to help it along so that we don't have to have it sitting for too long. I do recommend doing this and then putting it aside for maybe like 10-15 minutes just so that your cotton can get saturated. I do it on the sides as well to help it out and get a little bit faster. Now we got to wick up a little bit faster because it does have a lot of cotton in there. And we already put that in there, and then there's some down here. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit here, just to try to get some on that side of the cotton. And then we'll put this back in. That's all you have to do. Oh, that red O-ring, that extra one, it actually is for right there. And if you notice, it is like dome shaped on the inside. So I'm really expecting some really good flavor, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and push that in there and then put on the bottom. I love this rainbow. By the way, it does come in blue, black, stainless steel, and rainbow right now. And we'll go ahead and fill this up. Find the arrow, push it back. Go ahead and put some e-liquid in there. And if you notice those holes right there, the e-liquid is actually going to go to the base. So that's why I was saying some of it's going to be up here, and probably about 2 milliliters should be on the bottom, I think, because this glass looks like it would hold about 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that. I'm really excited about this. It is absolutely perfect. Okay, so that's, of course, Wendy's making a mess. Like, how do you over drip on a tank? Wendy can do it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close that up. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and then we'll go back on top and we'll vape on it. See you in a minute. So here we are back on top, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a vape. Again, these coils are from 80 to 200 watts. So let's go ahead and take a vape. I've got it on 85 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and boost it up a little bit. Let's take it up to 95. Very, very good flavor. Just like the NRG coils that were in the Revenger kit with the NRG tank. This is really, really great flavor. And that's at 95 watts, so we'll go ahead and bump it up. It does say up to 200. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to 200, we'll see. But let's go ahead and try it. I'm gonna go to, let's go to 120. So there's 120 watts, it's 0.15 coil. The flavor keeps getting better and better. And you know what's funny is that it's not getting warm. At 120 watts, usually it's a pretty warm vape for me, but it's still cool. So I'm gonna actually bump this up. Let's go to 150. It says up to 200, so it shouldn't be a problem. So there's 150 watts. Let's do it. The flavor got just, I mean, this is, by the way, I'm vaping the custard. This is by Roland Vapors, and oh my gosh, this stuff is really good. And in here, it's really good. That's 150 watts. Should we bump it up? Guess we'll bump it up then. Let's go up to 175. It's a lot of airflow, but I like a lot of airflow, especially the higher I get. Some flavored water. Let's do this. 175 watts. It's now getting warm. Still great flavor, but now it's getting warm. Not the tank itself. The tank is staying pretty cool for 175 watts. But the vape is just getting warm now, whereas it was cooler before. Okay. All right, for you, we'll go up to 200, but I'm not going any higher. I'm just going to the recommended, which it says 200, so we're gonna do it. Clear out my throat. Let's get ready to take a vape. 200 watts, just in case you don't believe me. There you go. Took a pretty big, decent pull. 200 watts, it's not extremely hot. I'll tell you that for me on the TFV8 and the TFV12, they got extremely hot the higher that I went, and this isn't doing it. And it looks really cool in my box. I can't take a hard pull, but that's not hot. So I think for me, let me go to 140. Let's go to 140. I'm thinking that's probably my sweet spot. $140 is good. 140 is good. Now, on the glass, like I showed you the clear, on the Vaporesso website, it does say that they're going to be having the colored glass in different colors. I haven't found it anywhere. I've been looking. That 200 watts got me. But yeah, so I haven't found it. The drip tips, they are supposed to be having those as well. They've got a really pretty rainbow one, but those are supposed to be sold separately. Again, I can't find where to buy them, but I'm sure that you can. I've got a drip tip guy that could probably make them. His name is John Elmore, and I'll leave his information down below. You can email him and ask him if you're interested. But the rainbow is really nice. Like I said, it does come in rainbow, blue, black, and stainless steel. For me, my favorite one is the rainbow. I just, look at I love it. Even the drip tip that came with it is really nice. It matches it perfectly. Pros and cons. My pros, 7 milliliter capacity for juice. That is a pro for me. I love being able to just fill my juice and go and not have to worry about, having to fill it all the time. Another pro is that adapter that came with it so that you can use the NRG coils or Baby Beast coils. If you really like Baby Beast coils, you can put them in here and you'll get the bubble tank. And yeah, you can have this one and have a little bit of design with it. I think that's a pro. Having those interchangeable coils, that's a big option. That's a big pro for me. It's not too tall. It's not too tall. Compared to some other ones, it's really not too tall. Where did I have it? I don't think I have it with me. Let me see. I've got the Pyro with me. I thought I had my other one with me. But for the Pyro, it's just a little bit taller. That's an RDTA, of course. I do have this in the 5 ml capacity for the Pharaoh Mini. So it's about the right size, but to hold 7 milliliters of e-liquid, I think that it's a really, really great size. And it doesn't look overwhelming. Another pro, it would be that heat insulating ring. I think that that's really awesome because it's not hot. All this vaping that I'm doing, it's not hot at all. And I like that. I hate when my tanks or my RDAs or anything get really hot when you're vaping it because it's not comfortable. Not comfortable for me. And it's not getting hot at the tip or anything like that where you put your mouth on. So I think that that's a pro. I like the airflow. Having the triangular type airflow, I think is a pro because I can feel the difference. It doesn't feel like it's just restricted. It's not restrictive at all. You can restrict it and turn it down if you want. Me personally, I like it wide open. 140 watts, I'm telling you, it's cool. It's a cool vape. I can vape this all day long at 140 watts and not have a problem. My cons are going to be the drip tip. I really wish it was 810 compatible because I've got 1,000 810 drip tips. I'm sure most people do. I really, really wish that the drip tip was 810 compatible, but unfortunately it's not. I wish that because I like this tank so much, I really wish that it would have had an RBA section so I can actually put in my own coils. That to me would be a really, really big pro if they did. So that to me is going to have to be a con. Honestly, the only other con that I have is that the airflow does turn, but it's hard when you first get it. It's really hard. It's not as easy as the other ones. But good thing is that I like mine wide open, so leaving it open is fine. But that is a con for me because I think it's just the O-rings. I tried to lube them up, but it's still a little bit tight for me. Also, where you put your juice in, like right here, I wish it had like a click. It just sits there. I really wish that it had some sort of a click to it to make sure that it's like in place. I mean, I know that it's in place, but I just, for me personally, I would have liked a little click into it. But yeah, so that's my pros and cons on it. I think that it's awesome. I really do. I did find it at Vapor DNA, myvaporstore.com, and Element Vape. Those three have it right now, and they range from $31.95 to $34. Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure that I got everything, and yeah, I talked about everything. So yeah, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget that little bell notification to the right so that you're informed whenever I upload another video. And you can find me on all my social media, which I'll leave the links down below. I'm on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I also have a Facebook group, Wendy Vapes Hangout. If you want to go ahead and stop by there. That's where a lot of people come and they bring questions or, any type of comments or anything that they want vape related. And you can do some cloud checks or whatever you want. Hand checks. Please feel welcome. And also I have my Patreon page information down below if you want to help support the channel. And, I also do giveaways on my Patreon channel or my Patreon page. So yeah, so come on over. And again, this is the Cascade tank by Vaporesso. I cannot talk today. Well, it's New Year's Eve, so I won't be able to talk later. So yeah, so I hope that you guys have a great New Year's. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one.